Guys, I'm in so much pain. I did it. I did the so very classic YouTube series mistake of screwing up an entire episode. The whole thing. Just look at this. 54 minutes. Look at this. I'm moving. I'm talking. Do you hear me? No, you don't. You cackling cackle. My mic was muted the whole time. I made such a beautiful episode. Useless footage. Useless waste of space. Okay. Wait for the lag to go away. Okay. Quick recap. I died a couple times, lost a couple tools, didn't lose much. Filled a chest, so put all my monster stuff over here. I got a bucket. I got carrots and netherwort from a trader. I started getting clay and diorite. I found out that this goes both ways. You can turn it into dripstone and back. I thought you couldn't turn it back. So now if I got like a bucket of lava, I can make a lava farm, and I'll explain how to do that if I ever get there. I added another cauldron to up the chances. It only rained once, almost completely filled this one. It needs one more layer, and this one needs two more. Oh, I added a roof. This is actually a pretty good angle to show y'all. I added a roof to this to hopefully darken it more during all times to spawn it more, and it did work. A lot more have been spawning in there. That's pretty much all we did, to be honest. I mined a bunch. I got a bunch of blocks, and I really have nothing to do. I thought I ended the episode saying, tell me some stuff you want me to do. I'm not a huge, spent 5 years trying to get one item. I don't have the patience for that. I should have been moving more. I know that was boring. I'm sorry. I actually had an idea of my own. So I've been just mining this block in the episodes, making speed montages, basically. Just staying quiet the whole time, keeping all of these thoughts in my brain hole. There's probably a better way to say that. Like 50 different ways to say that. Anyway, I was thinking, as I mine this, what if I just talk? Like, what if I discuss things? You know, just things, just to talk. Because then I get the Skyblock episode and then just like another episode out of it. So I'm not wasting like an hour of my life just mining just to mine. The only name I could think of was Block Talk. I just gave like 4 minutes of effort creating the name. You know, just I'm mining a block and talking. So the idea I like, but the name not so much. So give me some ideas. Definitely, I'll look at those. My whole setup has been falling apart slowly. The cord for my computer fan snapped, like the inner wires of the cord that connected my fan to the power. The episode that has no volume, it took like 3 intros because I found out my computer was still too slow. Hello? My computer's overheating, as you can tell. Everything's slower. My inputs are delayed, which drives me crazy. I can deal with frame drops, but not input delay. This is fine, because I'm not really building. So that broke. My dad bought me a whole new fan, because I told him, hey, can you get a double-sided USB-A cord, which is what it needs. Because he gave me the fan with the cord that was already kind of bent. But he decided to just buy me a whole new one. Ooh, step 6. Ooh, lapis. And reds, I'm gonna have to make an iron pick. Intriguing. My headphones broke because of my big old head. I got the Skull Candy headphones. I really liked them. They were nice, comfy, but it wasn't really a one-size-fit-all. It was like a one-size, please, you better hope this fits. It doesn't have any adjustability, so it didn't really work out. They eventually snapped. They were cheap. They were like $30, which is a lot of money for me because I'm broke, but I got new headphones for like $50, which is a lot for me, but I got the money from like a birthday or something, so it wasn't too bad. I just got copper. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Then what else? My chair. So basically on my last birthday, I got this gaming chair. We went, I don't remember where we were, but it was after or on, I think it was after it was on my birthday, and I had some birthday money, and we went to this, I think it's like a thrift store where all this stuff is used and donated. It was a huge store. At the very, very back of this store, there was like some furniture stuff, and there was a gaming chair back there. Half the screws missing, and the frame of the chair was ripping out the back, but it was $30, and I wanted it. So we bought the chair. It immediately became a hassle because we weren't planning to buy a big item. A little less than a year ago is when I got it, and I'd say a month ago, I was sitting in it, and I was leaning back. Sorry, my voice is kind of scrappy today. I was leaning back in it, and it just launched me. I did a back roll into my back wall and hit the back of my head. It hurt a good amount, but I was fine. No broken bones, a couple bruises, but I was fine. So I'll try and make this quick, but I realized I never explained why the chair broke. Basically, the base and the stand broke off from the chair part, and it launched me into the wall. That's what happened. Thanks for watching. There's still like 5 hours left to this video. Anyway, now I'm sitting in this old crappy chair. But it gets the job done. You know, I'm here recording for the second time. I will say, I have been getting back on Netflix lately, and I started watching this series. It's not a new series. I'm a bit late to the party, called Arcane. And it's a great series. I loved it. I really enjoyed watching it, and I got to an episode where I'm like, this feels like they're kind of wrapping it up, but it feels like they have like a lot more. So I went to my phone and I looked on Netflix because I didn't want to stop on anyway. I looked at my phone and saw that after I was done with the episode I was watching, there's only 2 episodes left, and that made me so sad. Spoiler alert. So at the end, I was sad. It was a sad ending. Okay, so spoiler alert. If you are still here, I'm gonna stop rambling and actually get to the spoiler. I'm on step 7. Doesn't matter. So if you don't want to be spoiled, go away. Jinx, or Powder, I'm gonna call her Jinx for right now. It's a little bit simpler, less syllables. It's what she's known as for most of the series anyway. Emerald, ooh, that's fun. So Jinx dies trying to save her sister Vi from their mutated father in beast mode. Sounds super weird, but it's true. That's what happened. And so Jinx pushes the mutated father down this very long fall, because they're in like a factory thing. It's like off the rail down to this super long fall during this big battle. I'm not going to explain everything that's going on, but she, of course, falls off with the mutated father. I don't know why I like saying mutated father, but I'm going to keep saying mutated father because it's fun to say mutated father. So she falls off with him, and she has a bomb in her hand because she's like iconic. She has these iconic looking bombs. She's going to blow up this bomb to make sure it finishes him off. Of course, would finish her off as well. So as it doesn't show them hitting the ground, but you can kind of see how they hit the ground right before the bomb goes off. And so I was, after I'm done with the series, I'm like, I'm not ready for this to be over yet. I really enjoy watching this. So I go to YouTube and I type in Arcane just to see if I can get some content left. Anything I missed, something I love to do after I'm done watching a series, just type it into YouTube, see what I missed. And so I saw this video. Well, first off, I watched a MatPat video showing how, okay, I'm getting lost. I'll get to the MatPat video in a second. I'm sorry, I said MatPat video. It's not MatPat anymore. It's film theory. Sorry, no disrespect to the new film theorist. Anyway, Entgrove. I'm sorry if I'm saying the name wrong. Entgrove. Go watch him. The video in specific I'm talking about is called, oh my gosh, my voice is like quivering and I don't know why. It's called Jinx is Alive. But where is she going? Question mark, minus sign, Arcane by Entgrove, Entgrove. And it talked about, so basically in this scene where she blows up the bomb after they hit the ground. Diamond. So anyway, you see this bomb go off in like a light pink. This is a cohesive thought. I just have to give a little context. Earlier, there's this thing that's introduced called Shimmer, and it basically gives the user not super speed, but dashes. They have super speed, but it's not like the Flash. Like, it's in waves of super speed. And it gives enhanced strength, all this good stuff. And a version of what I would call Flash time, where they're not just going fast, they're seeing things slowly as well. Their brain is moving fast, too. Like, those are 2 different things in my opinion. You know, being able to comprehend going at super speed, like what's going on, and just seeing a blur go by as you run, I feel like are 2 different versions of super speed. So Jinx has these dashes of super speed, and she can see, you know, bullet time or whatever you want to call it. While this explosion is going off and these shimmers of light are going everywhere, not like shimmer, the thing I was just talking about, the actual adjective. Shots of light are going everywhere, you know, as bombs does, because in the show, Jinx has these like iconic, colorful explosion bombs. She's iconic for like doing stuff with a bunch of color and smoke and all that. In the explosion, for like 1 or 2 frames, you see it's pink, but it's a different color than the rest of the explosion. Like, there's not this color going everywhere. It's just one line of like lightning, like a zap, and it goes off frame. So it could be just part of this colorful bomb, but it looked like Jinx using the speed to get away from the bomb. And there's more, evidence backing this up. I won't go into detail of. Go check out his video if you want that evidence. I don't want to, give y'all the whole video. I didn't do the research. And as it said in the title, he said where he thinks Jinx is going. And I thought it was very interesting how he put it together. Something he tied together the beginning and end of the series to show where he thinks the series is going. The series is over of Arcane, but there are confirmed spin-offs. I googled it. There are going to be spin-offs, and there's going to be more shows. Now, to continue this thought, during the second to last episode, as the intro ended, I saw it said Arcane, the title, League of Legends. I remember hearing League of Legends as a game name. I knew it was a game. I've never played it, but I know it's a game. Pretty popular game, I'm sure, because I've heard it a lot. But I didn't know. I've never played this game. I didn't know this movie. It's like in the game's lore, universe. So as I said, I watched a map. Not a MatPat video. Hasn't been MatPat for a long while. A film theory video on the show. It wasn't really about the show. It was seeing where Arcane fits into the lore of League of Legends. I'm getting a lot of diamonds. And so basically my understanding is League of Legends and I'm pretty sure there's more than just League of Legends. I'm pretty sure there's more stories that go into League of Legends. I'm not knowledgeable in this, so I'm just going to be calling the whole universe League of Legends, even if there's more games that aren't called that. Even if that's not what everything's called, I'm calling it that. Anyway, my understanding from the video is that League of Legends, like, lore and universe was a bit scattered. Like, it was just kind of built and shoved and just kind of forced together. And basically what they're saying from interviews and what articles they read is that Arcane, the series, is kind of going to be the building point of a not new, but a more solid lore and story. So basically, they're going to be bringing, other characters from the game, or they allegedly might be bringing other characters from the game and telling their stories. Because apparently, I'm saying apparently a lot. I have no idea. I've never played the games. I don't know any other lore besides the series. But basically, again, the Entgrove guy, go watch his video, go check out his channel for the 50th time, talked about how Jinx is leaving and where he thinks she's going based off of the maps of the world and his knowledge and all that smart stuff. And so how Jinx and this could how it could be brought together, how the Arcane and new series could be brought together, which I was really excited to hear, because my understanding at first was that there's going to be more stories about other League of Legends lore, but that it wouldn't be directly connected to the series. Like, I thought they would be in the same universe, because apparently Arcane and the game universe, they exist in the same lore, but they're in different universes. There's the whole multiverse, but it's like not a full multiverse anyway. Basically, I thought it was going to be a separate story that has nothing to do with Arcane, but in the same universe. Now there's a chance that the characters could be brought back, that they might not be the leading roles, but to see those characters again, I would love. They might get a cameo at least. Just something to show they're in the same universe. But anyway, he also talked to... Anyway, just go check it out. I might actually see what League of Legends is all about, because I am hooked on the story. Like, I really am liking it. So I might make a video if my computer decides to run it. I have no idea what type of game League of Legends is. I just know there's a bunch of characters you can play as, and I'll probably play as a movie character, because I've grown to like the movie characters and not the game characters. Netflix recently released Cross the Spider-Verse on a Netflix. I finally got to watch it, even though I'm like super late on watching it. And Cross the Spider-Verse was a huge letdown. Like, don't get me wrong, it was cool. Like, there was, all these new Spider-Man, lots of cameos and connections. It was really, really cool, but it was like basically a 2-hour movie prologue. Like, it was all introducing new concepts and characters. I think the closest thing we got to an action scene was the chase scene. There was a big chase scene. This is still spoilers. These are somewhat spoilers. It was just introducing stuff, and there was a big chase scene, and that's basically all you got. I don't even think these are spoilers. I think it's a warning that might save you 2 hours, because, yeah, it might help you understand if the next movie comes out, but at the end of the show, it just hit you with a to be continued. Big letdown. Yeah, and apparently, I don't know all the stuff behind it, but I did some Googling, and apparently there was some sort of, like, strike, like the employees of the company that made the Across the Spider-Verse weren't being fairly treated, work hours or pay or something like that. I think it was more work hours. So after that, everything kind of slowed down for a bit. And with all the different art styles and such of Across the Spider-Verse, the whole thing kind of just halted for a bit. If there is a second one, which I haven't even found anything confirming a third one, Beyond the Spider-Verse is what it was going to be called. Apparently it's mostly made or animated. I'd say I don't think it's going to come out till like 2027, 2028, which is a pretty long time away. Anyway, I am going over my time. I gotta get to bed soon. My voice, I think it's going out. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow without a voice, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what's happening. Ooh, let's check if this is full. Both are full. Infinite water source. When I log on next time, I'll be just like this so I can see they're both full. But this was a talking vid, just mining stuff out, you know, getting stuff done. You know, instead of off-camera mining, I'm on-camera complaining. That's what we're doing. So I really hope y'all enjoyed. This is a lot different from the rest of my videos. You know, it's not really a gameplay, it's more of an opinion play. I love this One Block series, even though some of the videos are muted because I'm an idiot. Yeah, roll the not an outro. Potato power, hit replaying.